Hey everyone, welcome back to my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. So, on the last episode, we found ourselves stuck in the Infinite Battle ZA Royale. So, I think we finished... I think it was 10 matches. So... yeah, well, it doesn't say here, but I think it is 10. But we're still getting the mission to do ZA Royale mission, so... like last time, I'm just going to get the Challenger's ticket and bring you guys back when I'm fighting the Challenger, so... I'm gonna go do that, and I'll meet you guys when I finish. Alright. The next challenger awaits. Who are we fighting? Oh, Canary. I gotta win the Infinite ZA Royale so Dynamo can start hosting our video game tourneys. Video game tourneys? That sounds cool. But how do you win the Infinite ZA Royale? It's infinite. There's no end. Spikes. Flattened like a pancake. All right, who's next? Stunfisk? Got it. That hurts. Let's try not to step in the spikes. Smack. Dedenne. Ooh, dodged it. Alright, final Pokemon. Electros. Canary. You can't beat me. You've tried, and you've tried again. From Dynamo to Dynamo, me and Electros are charged and raring to go. All right, let's finish it. Whoops. We're just too strong. Too strong. I lost? Dang. Hey, at least she didn't have like a huge fit. like every time she loses, she like goes on a swearing spree. All right, 5 bottles of zinc. Candy. All right, Challenger ticket number 12, here we come. The next ticket has been acquired. Let's see who our next opponent is. Hey, Mani. Kanari and then Mani. I'm not sure if these are random or not. It's interesting how these are the two that follow. The prodigious knowledge I have perfected as a quizmaster will have me well suited to win this. Oh, you think so? Huh? You realize I beat Kanari before this. I don't think you have a chance. Amoga. Ooh, a Alolan Raichu. Interesting. Jolteon. Alright, final Pokemon. He doesn't have a full 6. I am certain my knowledge is impeccable, and yet I am down to a single Pokemon. Overkill. I don't think he Mega Evolves. I just realized I can't protect because I can't lock on. Will I ever be able to defeat your Pokemon? The very notion seems inconceivable. Alright, 12 matches. Iron. Candy. Come back again. Alright, on to 13. I'm back. Who you got for me? Emma. Cool. Okay. Man, after this... Detective Emma, protector of peace and justice in Lumios, reporting for battle. So I'm guessing the next big one is 15. Hopefully something happens at 15. Raichu. One down, 5 to go. Mobile. Lopunny. Man, Lucario is kicking butt. Ooh, Lucario versus Lucario. Alright, final one. Malamar. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Alright, let's be careful now. Let's go, Mawile. Not even a challenge. Sorry, Emma. Oh no, looks like I lost. Back to the Looker Bureau. 13. Moonball, that's different. Alright, hopefully 2 more, but we'll see. I'm here for number 14, please. Corbet. Okay. We've been getting some good opponents. If I want to make Lumios a better city, I need to win. If I have to bend some rules for that, I will. Alright, Corbet. Of the Rust Syndicate. Ooh. Fire Fang. Get out there. All right, Lucario, you're killing him. Wha-bam. Last but not least. Oh wait, it's not the last Pokemon. Now it's the last Pokemon. Let's show them how we do things, Scoliopede. We got this. Our turn. He was probably waiting for Protect. Too slow. Even when you beat me, I still end up having fun. Guess it's cause I can be myself around you. It's good to know. 14. Fingers crossed 15 brings us something new. Alright, let's work towards what's hopefully the final Challenger's ticket. Otherwise, we're going for 20. So, we're at 15. Fingers crossed we get something interesting. Urbane. Okay. Oh, this is different. Isn't the Infinite A-Z Royale awesome? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest Mega Evolution user. Guess who won that fight? Watch me win. Well, Urbane, Hopefully you've been training because our Pokemon are high level now. This is gonna hurt. We're paralyzed, really? Trick. Oh my. Lucario's too good. Alright, Mawile, ready? Floette, hey! Okay, this is cool. Time to use the power of our bonds with everyone in Lumiose and Mega Evolve. I'm sorry, Floette. I'm sorry. Had to be done. You really are the strongest. Did we do it? I know I've told you already, but I'm glad we met. He's like, I can't believe I lost again. I couldn't have taken on the whole ZA Royale or protected Lumiose if you hadn't been there. I received a prize for winning my reward match. Big Nugget. Big Nugget, XP Candy. Urbane, can I have a word? Emma, yeah, sure. Must be pretty important if you came to find me. Sorry, give me a second here, okay? Oh, did they find the person he's looking for? Emma, you're sure? Alright. Moko, come on. We need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. We're already here, Urbane. Turn around. So Emma must have found something good. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking. Urbane, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yep. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. That jacket was a gift from me. Wait a second. This whole time? What? Urbane, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Wait a second. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? Yes, she did. Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left, saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yeah, she worked hard at her research, all while caring for me when I was just a kid. It was tough. I think she ended up working for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. It is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, still we find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible, but she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go some faraway region and try and rest. I see, and I suppose that is where she Yeah. I knew my mom had ties to Lumiose, so I figured I'd find you, or someone who knew her, here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumiose City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I'd last seen it, and of course, you've added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. At that moment, it struck me. What if President Jet and Urbane are related to, and searching for, one another? My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. And she said if I ever met you, I should tell you something. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left, maybe especially after. If only I'd been less stubborn. If only I'd tried to reach back across that divide sooner. Please, don't be too hard on yourself. She'd be glad to know her message reached you, at least. I must ask one thing of you, Urbane. I bear responsibility for Quasartico Inc., choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. And so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumiose City into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokémon. Having some continuity on the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step into my shoes, someone who was already a leader in their own right. Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying? You want me to take your place leading Quasartico? I don't know. I mean, I guess that'd be keeping things in the family, but we only just met. You know what? Sure. I think Mom wouldn't want me to say no. Hey, you get why I have to do this, right? But Team MZ... Please don't say that. It'll just make this harder. Hey, Floette. You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer. So, you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help Moko keep Lumiose safe. Thanks, Floette. Here, make good use of this, Moko. Floetite. Moko? I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright. Even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come say what I need to later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? I'll whip up an extra special croissant curry to make it all up to you. I promise. I'm sure Naveen will love that. Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumios the best place it can be. It's over. The Infinite A-Z Royale is over. I'm glad for you, Urbane. Now he can probably make a real difference. Not just doing odd jobs around town. Oh, so Floette's on our team. Well, Floette's not on our team yet. But let's I mean, come on. Floette has to be on the team, right? Has to. Alright, so Floette seems to have a lot of grass type moves. Let's see. Solar Beam. Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Charm, Magic Leaf. That's 60. Synthesis. Wish. A short time after this move is used, HP will be restored either to the user or to the Pokemon switched into battle. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Draining Kiss is pretty good. Dazzling Gleam. I'm thinking... Oops. Real quick. I'm thinking Draining Kiss instead of Synthesis. We'll do that. Otherwise, I think the moveset's pretty good. Now we have AZ's Floette and Lucario. Alright, let's go to the hotel and break the news, I guess. Is that what we're doing? I think so. There's no main mission. We're lost. A being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintaining balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, indistinct, yet there's one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair, in resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeked to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who fired the ultimate weapon. And now I must ask something of you. Battle me, so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. I think this is our first time battling Elle. I can't remember. But I wonder if Lysandre's gonna have like his old Pokemon from X and Y. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Oh, let's do it. Pokemon Trainer Elle. Pyroar? Uh-oh. Gotta switch. Oh no. There we go. Florges. Let me switch. That'll do. Sableye. No, Lucario. Don't be confused. Snap out of it. Oh my. Floette. Oh, I should probably put on the Floetite stone. Yeah, it's not a good... She's not very strong right now. All right. Final one. Gyarados, huh? Oh boy. Gyarados is pretty tough. Oh no! Oh boy. Raichu, it's up to you. Go for the punch. Nice. I was not expecting a super effective attack against Mawile. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. This is why we battle, to reach understanding, trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose this is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I'd tried to understand them, perhaps I would have never fired the ultimate weapon. Zygarde. Zygarde. I just said that. How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you at that fateful place, I cannot say. Oh man. Look at what L did to my team. Jeez. Probably could have managed some of my Pokemon better. But that was a good fight. Alright, let's go see what Zygarde wants. Should be by the tower, right? Or what's left of it. Gardevoir. What's up, Zygarde? You want a battle, huh? Okay. Oh, this is a mega battle. Dang, Raichu's doing pretty good. Get him. Man, Raichu, can you do it? Maybe. Got him down halfway. I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, he's down. It was a good one. Oh, go for it. Get back here. Ooh. I should probably withdraw when that happens. Alright. I'm guessing we're going through all the forms. I remember this one. Whoa. That was close. And that's Lucario down. I don't think we can set him on fire. Set up Whirlpool. Oh my gosh. That's it. Let's try Floette. Oof. I was trying to get Floette out of there. No. Oh no. Okay. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't let us heal. So it's all up to Mawile now. All right. The final form. We're not looking too hot here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's nothing I could do. Train up your Pokemon and try again. Alright, so I did give Floetite because if I'm gonna die, I want to redo the fight the way I wanted to originally. So now let's see how much damage we can dish out. The only thing we have to worry about is the final form, because the final form isn't a threat to Floette, it's a threat to me. God, look how much it hops around too much. Alright, let's try to Mega Evolve as soon as possible, because we're going to try to do this quickly. Yeah, Light of Ruin is probably best used while it's stunned, because it takes off so much damage. Now let's try this. I'm really curious. How much damage are we going to dish out? I mean, Floette, just normal Floette is a beast in this fight. Yeah, this is absolutely gonna destroy Zygarde. Let's save the Light of Ruin. Okay. Gonna run away. There you go. He's either running away or dodging. It's like, come on, buddy. Sit still. Alright, phase 2. %. Yeah, look at this. Alright, now Floette's back to normal. It's Light of Ruin, since it's stunned. Get the health back. Dodge this. We almost died. We're gonna have to be careful. Ooh, okay. Let's try to recover ourselves. We can't take any more damage. Yeah, that's what does us. Taking trainer damage. There we go. Just in time. I have to pull Floette in because if you don't, Floette just follows you and takes all that damage. I do not need that. I know she's a tank, but I don't want to make any dumb mistakes here. Alright, let's try Light of Ruin. Oh my god, that took so much. Ooh, stopped him. Alright, now here comes the third, the 100%. Yep, Floette needs to build up more meter. She's doing pretty good damage by herself. Yeah, I gotta stay away. I gotta try to keep all my health so that when it does the big moves, I have more opportunities to survive. Get back here. Alright. Here comes, let's see. Ooh, I think you just have to roll. Dark Souls style. That's good. We took no damage, which is really good. Alright, this part is easy. Alright, build up meter again, and rinse and repeat. Alright, stop following me. Light of Ruin! I think we did it too late. Ooh, we still got the heal. Oh gosh. Dodge roll like... I think Floette's dead. So let's try to get her back. Yeah, it kind of wasn't very fair because it would not let me bring Floette back in. It locked me out from returning Pokemon to my Pokeball. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to dodge that unless you're like supposed to predict it. Ooh, let's Mega Evolve. Okay. Yeah, see, I can't bring Floette back in. Kind of stinks, but at least she didn't die this time. Alright, I think one more Mega Evolve, and we pretty much have this beat. Unless we have to fight its, like, Mega form. Oh, stop backing away. Oh no, Floette. Oh no. Alright, let's try him a while. I just have to be very careful. Ooh, that's not good. But this is... Zygarde has deemed you worthy. Let your Pokeball fly. Oh, we get to catch him. That's really cool. What a fight. Floette made it a little easy, but trying to figure out those dodges was pretty fun. Nice. Fist bump. Nose bump. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your powers gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to transform. I was still reading that, but okay. I get the gist of it. Zygarde has 3 forms, 10, 50, and complete. Use the cube to freely switch. If HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change into its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in a complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its Core Enforcer move transforms into Nihil Light. That's cool. That's the one we used for the finale. When Zygarde uses up its strength, protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scatter to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, they reminded me of Z moves, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is there something you want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it is not so simple. An old proverb says it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we, and so many others, meet and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Bearing some great change, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. Goodbye, Elle. hopefully we see him again in the future, in like a future game. So we have done it. Zygarde is in our possession. But what is our next mission? Do we know? It does not say. Well, let's just go back to the hotel and see what happens. Hey guys. I know I'm off playing the big, capable CEO a lot of the time now, instead of being around, but I wouldn't be able to focus on that stuff if I didn't have you all here to count on, so thanks. Have you really got the time to be slacking off, President Urbane? Of course. Aw, Naveen, he tries to play it cool, but it's so obvious he's glad Urbane's here. Alright, well... I guess we could try to go to Quasartico real quick. I'm not sure what to do next. Is our post-game complete? Let's see. This will be probably the last stop. Oh, this lets us redo any of the fights. That's pretty cool. But I won't do that now. Yeah, I think, either there's some conditions I have to meet to keep the story going, or we're complete. But, yeah, I'll have to look into it. If this is the last mission, and there's no more, then yeah, this'll be the main game, I guess, finale. But we still have DLC, so I'll continue moving on into the DLC now that this is complete. I'll wait for the day to rise, but yeah, that's the plan. So, if this is the final episode, and you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the DLC. Later.